Okay. Right. Anything I can get rid of would be nice. Yeah, just gotta be a bit more hardcore and just get rid of all of it, pretty much.
My people have been lost, scattered to the winds, but I will survive as long as you buy some.
Not enough discipline.
Yeah, I know what I like for my abilities. Cluster arrow, I haven't tried that yet. Give that a go. Right, nicely mapped out.
Blinding powder!
Why did you just shout that out? Blinding powder. I thought it was a boss fight coming up. It goes deeper though.
Your presence pleases me. Every step brings you closer to my embrace.
My hatred is too low.
Cluster arrow. I'm used to using multi-shot. I don't know what that was. Down there, is it? I like this spiral shape. At least you know where you're going. It's quite fun too. Aesthetically pleasing. And they've managed to still make it big even though you know.
My hatred is too low.
The cluster definitely does a lot of damage, but multi-arrow is more reliable because you can bring down mobs. You have to kind of hit them all with the cluster arrow, otherwise you just run out of basically all of your hatred. You've got to make the shot count, and it doesn't always work that way.
Fight an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
Not enough hatred. I am wounded.
That's how we do it in Kingsport.
Kingsport is a fair city. Why did you leave?
I wanted to see the world before I died.
You got caught stealing from someone important, didn't you?
It was such a tempting prize.
Not enough hatred. I am renewed.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
I was assuming it would go right because it just goes clockwise constantly. But I was wrong.
I'm well again.
Horrific.
The chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music. Oh, you are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedea, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodan.
I think we've met before.
How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Your screams of anger.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
I need more discipline.
Cheers!
Ho ho.
So close now. So close.
I don't know which I prefer actually, clusterfuck arrow or multi-arrow, because I really like the multi-arrow, but it's a lot cheaper actually. The cluster hits damn hard, but you can't use it very often. Choices, choices. If it does the same amount of damage overall, the cluster would be the better, because you just take less hits to do the damage.
Look at that thing over there. Let's kill it.
Not enough hatred. I've become more formidable.
Level 29, bye. Kaboom. That's good. Could try that. Jagged spikes. Ah, that was it, yeah, Bat Companion, it goes up to Wolf. Free hatred per second, yeah, that's pretty damn good, isn't it? I've been getting on alright with what I have though. I'll leave things as they are. For the most part.
My hatred is too low.
You got to aim a lot better though using cluster arrow. There goes that phone. Ooh, hello. Well, they go down quick, don't they?
Heal me.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Dead. There we go. Took a while to die there. I underestimated them. I thought I was fine. And then I got cocky and I just sort of started running into them. And I paid the price for doing so.
Fine work.
I am renewed.
You think you know pain, Nephilim? You think you know anguish? Soon my concubine will show you their true meaning.
This stuff doesn't need repairing, I don't think. I'm not sure. It looks like they do. Wow, it doesn't need it at the moment, but at some point.
It's quite an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
My strength is back.
That reminds me. Well, those are bloody good, those magic pants. A couple of gems in them, but I can't log off at the moment, but I had some stuff that I bought off the auction house. 30 strength, but that's good. For a barbarian. That's very good. .37 strength is ridiculously good. 37 strength versus 29 strength. I think I know which one is the winner. Whoa.
Not
Do you
enough
want more?
hatred.
Not bad. Very good for a tanking Templar.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Never.
Might try and save that shrine.
I never doubted us for a moment.
Neither did I, not that time. Had that well under control. They had some sort of spirit link on there where they shared the damage. Oh, I may as well get the frenzy thing because there's another door down there. Blimey, it just keeps going, doesn't it? What is she so cocky? Oh, hello. Is that dexterity as well? No. It's really good damage. But is it better? It's about the same actually. Well, it's a little bit less.
Demons, fire, more demons. I really thought the Lord of Sin would be more creative than this.
However, it could be more useful overall. Have a look. Give it a go. Have I done it again?
You won't survive that!
Pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, cluster arrow is pretty awesome. Get my health back anyway with these attacks, so that's very good. Should have had that anyway in a weapon, so it's worth it.
Oh, the things I'm going to do to you.
Go on.
My mind is my own again.
Saves me from having to use shadow power actually now, this life conversion on my weapon. Because what I do is I just get the bat instead. And that way it keeps my hatred up, so as long as I got more hatred I can attack quicker, and that way I can get my health back. Innit? Well, yeah, I can use abilities quicker as well. Big abilities to get the health back. But I don't know if it just applies to abilities or not. Definitely applies to attacks converted. Damage dealt. So yeah, it is abilities as well. That's a good way of doing it. There you go. Let's sort that out. Another door? Bloody hell, this is ridiculous.
Let's kill it!
Jesus. And the bat also does a little bit of damage whilst he's at it. If he's not too busy. Look at that rage go. I like these big guys. That's why they put so much effort into them. I think this whole area, because they're using it like mad. And I'm not complaining really. It's just I was actually going into this expecting a couple of levels. If not, that was the just the first level of this was like the boss. But this must be it now. This really does look like it.
Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this. You want to make me bleed? And I thought we were friends.
Don't know where you got that idea from. I'm guessing that's the phase 2 thing.
This is unacceptable. Shh. I eat you now. No!
Gotcha. Damage is awesome now. Really kicking ass. Might not be doing the barbarian after all. I'll just continue with this. But I do also want to know the barbarians like. Choices.
You know, I'm a little disappointed that Azmodan hasn't tried to recruit me. My credentials are exceptional.
The Heraldric Scrolls describe hulking phase beasts as sin made flesh. Asmodan granted them great power, allowing the beasts to shift in and out of sight at will. It is believed that the Lord of Sin only looses the phase beasts against uncommonly clever enemies who cannot be bested with tooth and claw.
Level 9 versus 26. It's about time I got somebody. Look at my health. Look at the difference. I've gone from like 1050, which I was using probably about an hour ago, up until this point, to like 2772. Just finally getting some decent gear. Now this is difficult. If I change the dexterity one, I'm going to definitely lose DPS. Well, it's easy. I change that one, don't I? That's an obvious choice. But I don't get the damage dealt is converted to life, which is one of the most powerful things about it. Let's just do it anyway. So I've got to go back up there. So what? Am I actually on Act 4 yet? Because it hasn't actually said.
There's no turning back now. Let's kill that demon bastard.
It's the thing I'm only slightly confused about. It's fair enough. I mean, I've done a lot. I mean, this is at least 12 hours playthrough, really. And I've been playing the game properly, not, you know, not like exploring every single like nook and cranny of it, but I've definitely played it properly.
I never doubted us for a moment.
And had a good look at all the areas. So this is fine, but it's just I don't get where the X4 part came in. There's just no cinematic for it as such. Maybe that's what I was expecting. I might just skip straight into it. Okay, back. Interruptions excluded. Let's see what we got. Oh, so many stats on that, but they're just so inappropriate. So that's got to go, I think, to be honest. I think it's worth more than that, but I don't know. I think you could get away with that one. That's not good enough, to be honest. Even if it's strength for the barbarian, it's not good enough. That could be really good. That's a really high DPS. Maybe it's not actually. That's higher. I'll get rid of that. That's very good, I think that is for level 18. So that could be a keeper. I'm really going to fidgetly go through this. I'm so near the end. I've only got to survive just another bag space, basically. I can just do that. Then I can start going on to other characters and hopping the stuff on them. I don't really want to keep putting that on this playthrough. It was just to demonstrate something. That's a very good weapon. That's not really impressive at all. That's obviously very good. And I should be wearing that. For level 16, that's good. So I should really hold on to that. For level 23, I don't know that is that good, but I'll hold on to it because it is barbarian. Now that is obviously very good for a monk, so that's totally sellable.
If we stand here much longer, I am going to rob you.
I know.
Just so you know.
Now that I'm not so certain about whether that's that good. It is level 23, so we can let that one slide, and that's fine because it's pure intelligence. Is that good? I don't know. That level 22, 12 intelligence, nowhere near good enough. That's terrible. Totally gotta go. Okay. This is the part where I need to put things together so that I can take the crap that I currently have from there away. That is terrible, to be honest. Even if it is level 18, I don't care. That's bad. That's got to go. Level 10, that's good. See, the more I get used to this, the more I can tell what's right for the level. That's pretty damn good. But do monks use two hands? I don't think they use two hands, do they? I don't know, so I'll just hold on to that. I don't think that's particularly good at all. That's terrible. That's right. That's pretty good. Not so sure about that. It's a tank weapon, but it's two hands, so no. I don't think there's going to be a two-hand tank build, to be honest. Well, there may be, but not stereotypically, so I'll take my chances. So you can understand my thinking when I'm getting rid of this stuff. That's better than that, so that can go. It's not good enough. And you can do the same if you ever come across this dilemma. Level 21, nowhere near good enough for that level. That's good for level 18. That's not so good for level 22, so that can go. Level 18, once again, that is very good. That seems alright for Witch Doctor. I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. I don't think that's fantastic, even if you do use it for tanking, which I don't think anyone cares about tanking build. I'm certainly not going to use one on my characters, so don't care about that. That just, no, that's got to go. That's totally got to go. What is that doing there? I think I was just chucking this stuff in, so some of this stuff is obvious. That's very, 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 very good. There's no way I'll get rid of that. This is terrible, to be honest. I just don't get it. So, no. There's low levels, so you get a lot of stats there, but only a small amount for your class. So essentially, hopefully, by the time I do another class, I'd have a better version for that. Level requirement. So I'm going to get rid of that, just on that basis. That's very good. It's not terrible, but I don't think it's good enough, so get rid of that. That's not bad. That reminds me of my auction, but I can't do much about that now. That's obviously good. That's obviously very good for the warrior. Plus 39 intelligence, I think that's going to be incredibly good. Well, that's extremely good. And that's also very, very, very good. That's very good. That's terrible. And that's very, very good. So that was some easy choices there. But I still haven't cleared that much space in the grand scheme of things, so... All these gems, obviously, I want to hold on to, unless I can use them with that gem guy. Or buy one of those. Another tab. That would be good, because it applies to all characters. That's the thing, it's not just for one character. All these things to consider, but then again, putting money into your fenders does it for all characters as well, so you've got to consider it all. $320, that's such a huge improvement. So, all the barbarian stuff is going to go at the bottom. For the time being. That isn't barbarian stuff. I don't think that's necessarily good enough. I mean, that damage is super high, but not that good. It hasn't got any decent stats on it, so the same for that. 51 in vitality, not good enough. It has to be like a pure stat, otherwise not good enough. Not seen that before. Okay. So I've got a bag full of...
Very pretty view here. The scenery is interesting in these parts. The ground is... Are we going to do anything?
Got some new items for the men. We can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
Yeah, me. I'm selling it to you. Okay. Blimey. I suppose I may as well do chat to anyone else whilst I'm doing all this.
When you have lived as long as I, you learn that life is filled with betrayal. But the cruelest always comes at the hands of those we love. I know it must be hard to think of other things, but now we must. All creation rests upon your shoulders.
You sound more serious than I have ever heard you.
Well, these are dark times. Even I must set apart thoughts of Dirge's jewel and dwell upon the fate of the world. But that doesn't mean you have to frown so.
Back in a second. Yep. Let's go.
Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get. Do you think that Leah is lost forever?
Diablo consumed her. She is gone.
Do you not think Leah's soul is stronger than that? But then sometimes I forget that you have not seen everything that I have seen.
You always dodge around the truth. Who are you?
What am I? I am covetous Shen, of course. No more, no less. To some that has meant one thing, to others another.
When will you give me a real answer?
When the sun sets in the east and the shore swallows the tide. When the moon smiles upon the day and the blind man sees once again.
Yeah, I'm getting this RP stuff out of the way because, or rather keeping it up to date,
the adventuring life,
because it won't really make much sense when you talk to them about stuff that's already happened. Once I complete this, and there's not much more to chat. Just definitely making sure I'm on top of it.
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something.
Yes, it does. More than ever, in fact.
Right. Sure, that's a comfort for you. Don't get to make things right. I'm sorry for what I said before. I was upset. I don't know.
Your faith has returned.
Yes, that's it exactly. My wife would not have wanted me to wallow in my misery. She would have wanted me to do everything. And you can win.
Wait. Before we face that abomination. When we first met, I thought you unfocused and corrupted by revenge. I was wrong. You are more honorable, more...
It is nothing but choosing where you will fight. Do not let your fears...
I will. Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to...
When was this?
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram. They had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
It does make sense. Adria left to find Diablo in Tristram, while Magda stayed true to the Coven.
We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power.
I don't think that anyone could.
When I think of what she suffered through, the Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old.
I don't know if the angels will appreciate your...
I am not certain. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in by the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had...
You must miss your family during times like these.
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Don't say that. They still live.
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him. Not even to win her back. They won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
The swines. Right, I am... Oh, that was interesting. Almost. That's what I wanted to get to, the stash. Here we go.
Ah, the sweet smell of sulfur and ash.
Stay here.
The gateway should be
Attack.
nearby.
You won't survive that!
I expected more.
Your fear betrays you!
The Angelus Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation: valor, justice, hope, fate, and wisdom. If you destroy the Oculus, my hell rift will consume you.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Is it Tyrael? I thought he would have been captured by Diablo.
Tyrael?
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair. You have shown me there is still a chance for victory.
But we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way to the Silver Spire.
I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day, yet still you find the courage to move forward.
It is an honor to be one of you.
1 second. Yeah, hang on a
you
second.
still have much to discover, my friend.
Yeah, the interruptions don't stop, do they? Let's do this.
Looks like trouble up ahead. You'd better be ready for it.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
Pay him no mind. This is your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater than Tyrael foresaw.
One can only hope. But now, we must stop Diablo before he reaches the crystal arch above us.
Diablo moves to corrupt the crystal arch on the Silver Spire. Should he succeed, the heavens will be lost forever. This is our final chance. Tyrael and I must reach the top of the spire and confront the Lord of Terror.
This is concerning.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the prime evil? For all your mighty deeds, all you really accomplished was unleashing me upon the world. Some savior you are, Nephilim.
Leah, please.
Well, that's way better, so I think that's an obvious choice.
This feels just the slightest bit ominous, no?
This is Diablo is climbing the spire to the crystal arch. We must hurry.
You killed me without a second thought when I was no longer of use to you. How can you damn those who helped you?
You need another lesson?
Huh.
I knew Inarius long ago, when he was still among the angels. But he grew weary of battling the demons after a time, and he began to secretly conspire with demons in order to forge a peace. The demoness Lilith became his greatest ally in the Hells, and many other demons and angels joined his cause.
The demon's corruption no longer holds your spirits, angels. The demon's corruption no longer holds your spirits, angels. I am renewed.
Your fear betrays you!
The demon's corruption no longer holds your spirits, angels.
It's quite an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
You won't survive that.
I forget about rapid fire.
My strength is back.
Here?
Diablo. His very presence desecrates the heavens, bringing them to ruin. If we do not make haste, he will surely succeed.
Well, that was a bit close. There we go. Oh, I was worried I might get insta-give there. Oh, crap. Wow, what the hell are those?
I feel better now.
After he gained a following, Inarius stole the sacred World Stone and used it to create and conceal a world he called Sanctuary. Demons and angels alike fled there, and some of them, including Inarius and Lilith, fell in love. Many of these unions resulted in children. They were called the Nephilim.
Oh. You're getting the story now, aren't you? See, I already know a little bit of this. A little bit of the old lore. Lore. So let's have a quick look at the gear. What we got? Don't need that, don't need that. That's very good. Well, not that good, but no, it's not good enough. Even though that is still better than the usual stuff I keep. That's terrible. Wizard only good wand, one hand. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. And crap. Okay.
Wait, there is something different here.
Different in a good way or a bad one?
Nocteria, your own lieutenant. It seems we've both fallen from grace, Tyrael. Come, embrace your former lieutenant.
Is that the guy that sort of sent Diablo back the first time? Wow.
The chill of hell will sap the life from your bones.
Didn't know hell was chilly.
I'm losing strength.
That would not be wise.
You failed again, Tyrael. The corruption cannot be... The cold hand of death
I got out of that.
I can't do that. I'm injured.
Shit. I'm down for the count. All I had to do was... I knew I pressed the button, but it's too late. That was close.
Wait. There is something different here.
Different in a good way or a bad one?
Inorius was alarmed when...
Look, Tyrael, your own lieutenant.
Inorius was alarmed when he realized that the Nephilim had the potential to surpass both angels and demons in power.
29.
He wished to limit their abilities, but Lilith demanded that they become her army. Their escalating conflict led to Sanctuary's discovery by the Demon Lords and the Angiris Council.
It seems we've both fallen from grace, Tyrael. Come, embrace your former lieutenant. The chill of hell will sap the life from you.
Come on.
You failed again, Tyrael. The corruption cannot be stopped.
Shite, I'm dead. I think I'm dead.
I'm injured.
That is a long time to be stunned. And I've got no health to get to. So I'm going to have to find my health. There's one. And I'm about to get stunned again. Can't get out. Got him.
And see the ruin of heaven.
I didn't get any decent loot.
The Angel Iswal was once Tyrael's lieutenant, but he was captured by the enemy after an ill-advised assault upon the